This is season 2, episode 7, coming back from a crazy, emotionally draining episode, Fishes. That was a hard watch, but it was really important. I think so many of us probably related to those dynamics in that family, and it's just, we all have a lot more in common than we realize, truly, and I don't know, I wish we could all just sort of be cool with each other more so and not hate each other, but as is life. That's annoying. Richie. What a weird place. I mean, it just looks strange. What's going on? Like, where is he? What is this place? Is he learning how to cook? Every second counts.
Hey, Forks.
No, I'm Richard.
Okay.
Forks.
I'm Garrett, backway staff. You're Forks.
I just, he said, "Fuck you, cousin."
Chef, let me ask you, every star
This is
shine
his
fucking
cousin's
Forks says
doing.
all first fucking day?
First week is Forks, and if you get lucky, you make it to Spoons. Can we chill out on the swearing too,
How long
please?
am I supposed to be here for? Give cousin the satisfaction of coming home early? I can do my time standing on one foot.
So let me get this straight. He's punishing you by making you work at the best restaurant in the world.
Yep. He's punishing me for being ancillary.
Let me give you some purpose, then. Dry those properly. You see those streaks? That's bad.
Fuck you, cousin.
I'm so excited. I've been waiting for his moment. He says, what's my purpose? What do I need to do? Well, it just starts with cleaning forks. Okay, then you'll figure it out. It's so pretty, the way they're doing all of that. It just looks so good. Everything that they're doing, whatever it is, it just looks good. Oh, he's starting to plate those better. I don't know if that's what that's called, putting the forks down. It's locked in. Okay, never mind. Wow,
Yo,
that's nuts.
Garrett, the chef, I've been doing this forever. Can I wash the dishes or something?
No, we got the best dishwashers in the world. You're just gonna slow them down. That wasn't clean.
I've been doing this for 9 hours. I think I know what's clean.
I'm telling you that's not clean. That was not clean either. Please do them properly.
Yo,
Or
they're goddamn fork.
outside.
Man, I think I'm 45 years old polishing forks.
No one is asking you to be here. I don't think anybody remembers your name.
Nice try. You think I don't know how hard it is hiring people since COVID?
We don't have that problem.
You really drank this Kool-Aid, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Why?
Because I love this, Richie. I love this so much, dude.
What's his purpose?
5,000 people waiting at any given moment long. Do you see their faces when they walk in here? It takes 200 people to keep this place in orbit, and at any given moment, one of those people that is waiting in line gets to eat here. They get to spend their time and their money here. I'm sorry, bro, but we need to have some forks without streaks in them. You don't have to drink the Kool-Aid, Richie. I just need you to respect me. I need you to respect the staff, I need you to respect the diners, and I need you to respect yourself.
I can do respect.
Lovely, I'll see you inside.
What a good coach. That was like a good pep talk. He needed that.
Have
What's
Maurice
a
Streets,
POM?
assistant coach
Person
of
note.
girls, as well as comedian and musician Bo Burnham. On 29 at 7:15,
Bo
we have
Burnham.
Tim and
That's
Jill.
cool.
Hey guys, we're not gonna let these people spend $1. Do not drop a check. I want to blow their fucking minds. Last thing.
Wow.
Still, no one is.
It
owning
is
up
good
the
for him to
smudge.
see this.
It's not so much the smudge, but rather the fact that no one is taking responsibility for the smudge. We can smudge things, but we need to own up to them with immediacy, integrity, and honesty. Does anyone want to talk any more about the smudge?
Duck roulade will now be served with a Conquer Great production. Instead of the cherry, we're going to be adding a dish to the menu. That's going to be the 6-course, a Dungeness crab with grapefruit and champagne. Did you talk about the smudge?
Only aloud.
This sounds ridiculous. I am aware that I've had to say the word fucking smudge 20 times in the last 2 days, but we had to reset the plate with the smudge because persimmon glaze was smudged, which meant we have to match the other 3 plates to the smudge plate, which cost us 45 seconds. 47 seconds. Cost us that kind of time. You
What the
sure
hell?
shit better own up to it. And get back to work. Fuck you, Garrett.
Yes, chef. Fuck you.
Oh my God, what?
How are you?
I'm great. What's
They
going
both
on?
have
Is
their
it okay?
rings on.
No,
Oh.
I got those Taylor Swift ticks.
You did?
Yeah. I got 3 if you want to come.
Aw.
It's a little bit hard to say.
Okay.
Okay. Both
You
of us
alright?
are like, okay.
Frank proposed to me.
Oh.
What'd you say?
I said yes.
Damn. And that's that, the nail in the coffin. He just couldn't get it together in time. Because obviously she still loves him. They loved each other. They had a good relationship. But he just wasn't responsible. She can't rely on him. And that's so important in a relationship. You need to know that you can rely on your other half. It is absolutely ridiculous to be in a relationship if you can't rely on them. Now he's ready. He's like, oh,
Trailer today. Get changed.
No more forks?
No more forks.
okay.
Look good?
It's kind of like armor.
Yeah, man, that's the point.
Liquid nitrogen and curled served on our basil gel.
Oh, this is so interesting.
19 are a bunch of assholes.
Bogeys on 19, walk everything fast.
Hey, Chef, what do all these different colors mean?
Orange is a dietary restriction, yellow is out of town, green is a VIP, and blue means kitchen tour. 23 likes it slower, so we add an extra amuse not to back up the kitchen. 22 doesn't like people to speak to them. We have a designated staff member that researches each guest.
Wiretap.
How'd they get here that
Wow.
fast?
Oh, we'll send a car.
Gangster.
What?
Okay. How do you do this all day?
I need you to stand in that corner and get the fuck out of my way for 1 minute. 5, distillation. 3.
I hope this kind of gives him a little bit of like that oomph in his thing, like in himself, in what can happen with the restaurant with the bear.
I think I see the pattern.
I'm very happy to hear that.
Every second counts. It's so calm out here. That's so funny. The difference.
Hibiscus tea surrounded by a series of small bites. And to finish it off, the hibiscus cloud.
Beautiful.
Oh my God.
Oh, fun.
Language.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
I really like the teamwork. It really feels like a team.
Guest on 9, Emily overheard her tell her family that she was bummed that she was leaving Chicago without getting a chance to try deep dish.
Got it. Thank you. Slow surprise on 9.
What's the surprise?
Take a wild guess.
You're gonna make him deep dish.
Nope.
I love this. Oh, he's gonna go get it. Okay.
Pick up for Richard.
That's so cool. No wonder they're like the #1 restaurant.
Walk 4, Wagyu to 21. P2 is no dairy. Pick up canapé for 2.
Just someone overhearing you say, "Oh, I'm gonna leave. I wish I had this," and they go and get it for you. Amazing.
To 21. Pick up 2 hamachi, please.
Basil gel.
Hill
Yes.
31. 30.
Tweezer basil.
Tweezers. They're surgeons.
Language.
Pick up Wagyu, please.
Can I bring it to the table?
Aw.
Go get him, Richie.
Aw. I'm just like, don't trip, don't trip, don't trip, don't trip. Please
All
don't
right,
drop it.
look
Please
alive,
don't.
team. I know you guys have probably waited a very long time to be here. Thank you. But I couldn't live with myself if I let this beautiful family leave Chicago without sampling one of my personal favorite dishes,
Please let it
Pequod's
work. Okay.
deep dish.
Okay.
Manja, baby.
My God, you all are wonderful.
No,
It worked
wonderful.
out.
You guys good on drinks?
Good.
That old fashioned's not gonna drink itself. You guys want some Bacardi and Diet? Little B&D? Should I send some over?
Well, awesome. I'm literally sweating right now. Like I'm dripping.
3 seconds.
Apple cider gets drink. Apple cider gets drink.
That's my freaking boy right there.
All right, let's go. Ready? Really?
Oh, I'm
Wait.
so
No.
happy.
Don't take your ribbon up.
What year do we get our 3rd star?
2012. Trick question. Nice try.
Correct.
We do, however, have supplements including tonight's caviar pairing. Oh, your ass!
That's right. That's you gotta sing that Taylor Swift. He's up before the alarm.
A couple years ago, I had a drinking problem, and I got sober. I'm good now, you know, like I feel healthy and I'm happy and I'm great. So I learned about acts of service, and I just like being able to serve other people now, you know? I'm just saying, I think that's why restaurants and hospitals use the same word, hospitality. I wanted to say thanks for a fun week, man. It was dope.
Thank you, my man. It's fun.
Oh, I wish he could stay here, to be honest.
Fuck, man. I'm just getting the hang of it.
I know.
I cried for Tina because of just happiness. I know how life is. It's really hard. So when you get any type of win, it's so good.
Yo, I know you sent me there to get rid of me.
What, to get rid of you? Fact!
I was annoying you, and you wanted me out of your hair.
What? No. I sent you there.
You sent me there to fucking humiliate me, you fucking jack-off. Make me look like a fucking jack-off.
Oh, nice cleaning up. It's good.
We loved having you here. Thanks for everything.
Does she like him? Come on. Oh my God, they're both here. That's funny.
You know where the polish is? The bullshit keeps moving.
Oh my. They really have casted amazing people in this damn show. This is crazy.
Peeling mushrooms.
Yeah.
Peeling
It's just a
mushrooms?
nice
I've
little
never
fun
heard of
detail, so when
that.
the diners see it, they know that someone spent a lot of time on their dish.
1300, huh?
Yeah,
Do you serve?
Dad did.
Staff sergeant.
Corporal. So I like standards.
That's why the whole kitchen is like that.
I'm sorry that he pulled a favor.
Not at all. I don't do favors.
Don't you have stodges that do this shit?
Yeah, I like starting the day with this.
Why?
Respect. Feels attached. I think time spent doing this is time well spent.
Time well spent? That's what it's all about?
I think so.
When did that start?
Oh, I tried to open a giant place. Had all these accolades. I was younger. I was on fire. I was arrogant. I tried to move too fast. Couldn't keep the place open, and the market crashed, and I got killed.
Public wipeout?
Oh, yeah, the most public wipeout. 38th birthday. I was out walking all night, unemployed, angry, depressed. All the time I'd lost and the money I'd lost, all of it. Stood there and stared, and eventually the sun came up, and it turns out I was right there. And then I walked round to the front. I saw the sign. It was an actual sign. It was a restaurant for lease sign.
Never too late kind of thing.
Yeah, never too late to start over.
About your dad.
Close to yours. The way he wrote everything, it was like a reminder, like, don't forget this moment, or don't forget this interesting, strange detail. He'd sign each one off the same way every time.
Chef?
Yes, Chef.
Arno upstairs.
Oh, thank you, Chef.
Don't be a stranger, Richie.
Say hi to Carmen for me.
Yeah, we'll do.
They just started about to like break down into some real serious
He believes
stuff.
in you, you know.
Easy to say that.
He told me.
No.
He said you're good with people. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
Well, nice talking to you, Chef.
Likewise, Chef.
Chef, you never said what he signed off on. What's your dad?
Swift again. Oh, man. Oh my gosh, why this show is so good. I'm just, oh man. Oh man, I've got a huge knot in my stomach and in my throat because I'm like wanting to cry. That was wonderful. It's sometimes things really truly do happen at the right time. I feel like I'm watching The Bear at a very good time in my life to be watching The Bear. Personally, this is just so important for me, and I'm really sucking it all in. Like every piece of information and everything is really relevant. It was a surprise to see Olivia Colman in this episode. They've really had some amazing actors on this show. It's absolutely crazy. I love that. I just love it. But you know, Richie is my favorite character, and I have had hope for him, even though he has his moments. But I knew when he talked to his daughter, he had a good heart. I knew that, and it's just he hasn't had the tools and the motivation, and just it sucks. Like not everyone gets that opportunity to grow up in a place where you feel like you can do something, that you're good enough. And so many people have the same story, and you just got to make it happen, because you're never gonna hear that hey, you're good enough. Like the truth is, and you just don't, so many of us just don't hear that. And you got to be the one to say it to yourself. I can do this. I'm good at this. Let's figure this out. What can I do? And it's so easy to fall into the trap of I am not good enough, especially if you grow up in an environment where you're not being praised ever, and you're fight or flight mode, survival mode. That's just funny to even think of, like, yeah, I'm good enough. Like you're trying to survive. So I felt for Richie from the moment, like, I saw him. You know, I have a soft spot for him. He's a good guy. And it just was the worst news he can get, to get Britta calling him, just call her Britta. Britta calling him and telling him, like, they're not, I mean, it's done. Their relationship is done. And you know she loves him. He's one of those guys that's just, you can tell he's such a fun, loving, sweet boyfriend and a partner, but he's just so immature. And it just can't, I mean, the reality is you can't build on that. You just can't. And I mean, I don't know how old their daughter is, but they've been together for probably 10 years. They've known each other for 10 years or more, and nothing changed ever. And she's pregnant. She's pregnant, or was, with this man's child. And like, they need to be doing stuff that helps the child in the future, and he doesn't even know what he's going to do in an hour. And that's a big freaking deal. And it doesn't make him less than. It doesn't make him a bad human. It just means he's not mature enough, and he needs to grow and figure that out. And it didn't work out with her relationship-wise, but they've got a beautiful child together. They have a beautiful relationship. They have respect for one another. And you know what? Sometimes that's as important. You've got that beautiful child. You do the best that you can to raise that child together, and you may just never have that romantic thing. And so it's heartbreaking, it's bittersweet, but it's real. And so I just felt that for him, but I also understood where Britta was coming from. I'm glad that he was able to see what he can do. He is a people person. He's really good with gaining a closeness towards others, and And Carmen saw that, and he's his cousin. Like they grew up together. They know each other's faults and their good qualities. So he already knew that probably since he was way younger about Richie. And he was like, you know what? It's time. Like, because he also heard Richie say, what's my purpose? What am I going to do? He's like, all right, I got you. I'm glad that Chef Terry told him. No, he believes in you. He told me. And that's sometimes all you need to hear. Someone does believe in you, and like at least one person. But God, if no one believes in you or no one says it, just believe in yourself. You just have to. But I love that. Like, life is so weird, and you never know what's gonna happen. Hearing her talk about this story it makes you really feel better. Like, life falls apart. It does. I mean, it's super relevant, I feel like, for me, because going through things in the channel and having very high highs and very low lows, but not stopping, because this is like a passion of mine. I love doing this, and not knowing what is going to happen. But you know, it's like life is like that, and you can't give up, especially if you're good at something, and especially if you love something. And you just got to figure out the next, well, how do we do it? How do we do it? What do we do? And it's just beautiful to hear, like, at 38, I'm thinking about Miss Pat, the comedian. She also was like, when she got her big break, wasn't that long ago, and she's in her 50s. And it just is this thing of, it's never too late to start over. 100% agree with that. Never give up. While you're still living, keep working hard. Keep believing in yourself. Keep doing what you're going to do. And I mean, that's just it. And so I'm just so glad that Richie had this moment. I'm so glad for us as the audience to hear these positive words of affirmation and positive words of, like, you can do this. Don't give up. It's so important, because there's so many people watching this that are like Richie. There's so many people watching this who are like Chef Terry, who lost everything and came back strong and does what they love. And it's just this thing of, don't give up, just keep going forward. And I believe that 100%. I needed to hear this today, and I'm very thankful to be watching this show. So that's all for now. I will see you in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, everybody.